Hi there and welcome back to step-by-step GuitarTuition.com. This is the second lesson in the Step 2 module for improvers. In this lesson I'm going to show you how to play an alternative pentatonic major and minor scale pattern. If you're not confident with all the 2-octave scales that we've covered so far in the step-by-step syllabus, I'd recommend that you go back and recap the scales that we looked at in the beginners modules before you continue with this lesson. Also, don't forget to refer to your lesson notes where you'll find lots of helpful information. Let's start with the 2-octave major pentatonic scale that I showed you in the beginners module, which goes like this. That's one possible way of playing the scale. Now I'm going to show you another way of playing the same scale. If I play both patterns one after the other, you'll hear how they both sound the same, even though it looks as though I'm playing something different to the first pattern. This is the first one, and the second pattern. Now let's go through the second pattern slowly. Start with your second finger on the 5th fret on the bottom E string, and then 7th fret with your 4th finger on the A string, 4th fret with your 1st finger, then 7th fret with your 4th finger. Same thing on the D string, 4th and then 7th. On the G string, play fret 4 with your 1st finger, and then the 6th fret with your 3rd. On the B string, fret 5 with your 2nd finger. On the B string again, fret 7, and on the top E string, fret 5, and back down. Now let's look at the alternate pattern for the minor pentatonic scale. If you remember, the first pattern that we learned in the beginners module goes like this. And the new way of playing the pattern, or the alternative way, is like this. And again, if I play both patterns the same, one after the other, you can hear how they both sound the same. Okay, now I'll show you that second pattern in close-up. Start with your 4th finger on the 6th string, 5th fret, and then on the 5th string play fret 3 with your 2nd finger, and fret 5 with your 4th finger. On the 4th string play fret 2 with your 1st finger, and then fret 5 with your 4th finger. On the 3rd string, fret 2 and fret 5. On the 2nd string, fret 3 and fret 5, and on the 1st string, fret 3 and fret 5. So that's an alternative pattern for both pentatonic major and pentatonic minor scales. And you should add those to your practice routine. Remember to use a metronome to stop you from trying to play them too fast, and also to help with your timing. As well as that, don't forget to practice the scales in different positions all over the fingerboard, and beware of the key that you're playing in, using the chromatic scale to identify the starting note. For instance, if you're starting at the 7th fret with a minor pentatonic, the 7th fret is the note B, so the scale would be the B minor pentatonic. That's the first pattern, and the second pattern or if you're playing the major pentatonic at the 10th fret, first pattern that we learned at the 10th fret, that's D, the D major pentatonic. Or using the second pattern from the same fret, the 10th fret, D major pentatonic again. Okay, that's it for this lesson. I'll look forward to seeing you in lesson 3, where we'll be looking at 2-octave dominant 7th and major 7th arpeggios. So I'll see you then.